Hello friends! Today we are going on an exciting journey through 20 of the most beautiful and famous beaches in the world. Black sands, white cliffs, turquoise water, blue skies. Ready for your journey? Then let's go! Whitehaven Beach, Australia. Located on Whitsunday Island in Queensland, Australia, Whitehaven Beach is often called one of the most stunning beaches in the world. Spanning 7 kilometers along the coast, it's not just a beach, it's an entire paradise. The breathtaking views and peaceful atmosphere here are hard to put into words, but once you're there, you'll instantly get why it's so special. What makes Whitehaven really stand out is its pure white sand, made up of 98% quartz. This keeps the beach cooler, and therefore the beach is not only beautiful, but also comfortable for walking barefoot. Getting to Whitehaven feels like a little adventure in itself. You can only reach it by boat, yacht, catamaran, or even seaplane. This remote location helps keep the beach pristine and untouched by overdevelopment. At the northern end, you'll find Hill Inlet, where the white sand and turquoise water come together in mesmerizing swirls. It's a photographer's dream, and the view from Tongaroo Lookout is nothing short of spectacular. Whitehaven is part of the Great Barrier Reef National Park, which means it's under strict protection. There's no construction or mass tourism here, just pure, unspoiled nature. And let's not forget about Whitsunday Island itself, home to rare wildlife like sea turtles and exotic birds that call this place their home. The beach has earned countless awards for its cleanliness, and you can feel it as soon as you arrive. Whitehaven Beach is more than just a spot on the map, it's a living, breathing piece of nature's art. Anse Source d'Argent, Seychelles. Picture this. You're on the island of Lanikai in the Seychelles, standing on one of the world's most photographed beaches, Anse Source d'Argent. You're surrounded by massive granite boulders, soft sand underfoot, and water so clear it's like swimming in a giant bottle of turquoise soda. Yep, it's as gorgeous as it sounds. These boulders have been shaped by time and the sea, and trust us, they look like something straight out of a fantasy movie. The way they're scattered around the beach makes it a perfect backdrop for those wow photos. You know, the ones you'll probably post on Instagram and make your friends jealous. If you're looking for calm, this is it. Anse Source d'Argent is tucked behind a coral reef, which keeps the waves mellow and the water perfect for a swim. So if you're not into being tossed around by wild waves, this place has you covered. Plus, it's great for kids. If you've ever seen a commercial or movie with breathtaking scenery, chances are Anse Source d'Argent has made an appearance. Directors and brands just can't resist its exotic vibes. While the beach itself is a showstopper, Lanikai also has a rich history. It was one of the first islands in the Seychelles to be settled, so there's a fascinating mix of French, African, and Creole influences in the culture. And if you're in the mood for a little adventure, you can hop on a bike, a local favorite way to get around, and explore mangrove forests, ancient plantations, and little fishing villages. Maya Bay, Phi Phi Leh, Thailand. Maya Bay became a global sensation after it was featured in the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. After the movie came out, this once-hidden gem became one of Thailand's hottest tourist spots. By 2018, the pressure of mass tourism started to harm the local environment. So, they shut the beach down for a while to give the coral reefs and marine life a chance to recover. After a few years of TLC, the beach reopened in 2022, but with some new rules to keep things balanced, like limiting the number of visitors. So it's a little quieter, but that's probably a good thing. Maya Bay is framed by some seriously impressive limestone cliffs, rising up to 100 meters high. It's like nature built its own amphitheater here. Trust us, it's a view that'll make you feel like you're in the middle of a real-life postcard. But here's the real kicker. The seabed is teeming with all kinds of marine life, including rare coral species. You can only reach Maya Bay by boat. Most visitors take a day trip from Phuket or Krabi, and if you're smart, you'll get there early to enjoy some peace and quiet before the crowds show up. Surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and crystal clear turquoise waters, it's the kind of place that makes you think, yeah, this is paradise. Navagio Beach, Zakynthos, Greece. Navagio Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, is one of those places that's almost too perfect to be real. Nestled on the island of Zakynthos in Greece, this beach is like something out of a postcard, if the postcard had a sunken ship on it. Yep, this beach is famous for the wreckage of the Panagiotis, a ship that sank here back in 1980. It's definitely not your typical beach vacation. Now the remains of the ship are part of the beach's charm, drawing thousands of curious tourists every year. Who knew a shipwreck could become such a famous landmark, right? Navagio Beach is so secluded that you can't just stroll up to it. Nope, you gotta take a boat to get there. You can hop on a tour to get a view of the beach from the sea or enjoy the stunning cliffs from one of the observation points high up above. The beach looks like it was designed by a team of Hollywood set designers. The water here is insanely blue, and it's all thanks to the tiny white pebbles at the bottom that reflect the light in a way that's almost magical. The contrast with the white cliffs and golden sand makes the whole scene look like a dream. And if you're up for it, a boat ride around the island is a must. There are tons of hidden coves and sea caves that you can check out. Matira Beach, Bora, French Polynesia. Matira Beach in Bora is basically what most people imagine when they think of a tropical paradise. Picture this: soft white sand, a turquoise lagoon so clear it looks photoshopped, and sunsets that'll make you want to shout, "I can't believe this is real." While most of the beaches on the island are tucked away behind private resorts, Matira is the one spot that's open to everyone. It's like the People's Beach of Bora, so you don't have to stay at a fancy resort to experience its magic. If you're not a fan of deep water or just want to paddle around without worrying about what's lurking beneath, Matira's lagoon is your friend. The water is warm and shallow, so you can walk out for a good while without losing your footing. Plus, it's a great way to take in the underwater life without the deep-sea diving gear. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky turns into a crazy mix of orange, pink, and purple, making it the perfect spot for a romantic evening. The beach is lined with coconut palms and lush tropical plants. It's impossible not to feel a little extra love for the world around you. Its beauty, accessibility, and laid-back vibe make it one of the must-see gems in Bora. Pink Sands Beach, Harbour Island, Bahamas. Okay, imagine this: a 5-kilometer stretch of beach where the sand isn't just white, it's pink. Yep, you heard that right. Pink Sands Beach on Harbour Island in the Bahamas is straight up magical. It's like Mother Nature decided to add a little extra flair to the typical beach vibe. And we're here for it. You might be wondering, how in the world is the sand pink? Well, it's all thanks to tiny particles from marine organisms called Foraminifera. These microscopic shells mix with the white sand and bam! You've got the sand that looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. The beach is protected by a coral reef, so the water here is always calm. It's perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and any other water activity you can think of. Pink Sands Beach is famous for a reason. It's made it onto multiple most beautiful beaches in the world lists. With its unique sand and serene vibes, it's a photographer's dream and a popular wedding spot. Imagine tying the knot on a beach with pink sand under your feet. The pink sand gets even more vibrant as the sun sets, creating a breathtaking scene that you'll probably try to capture in 1,000 photos, but you might just want to sit back and enjoy it instead. It's the kind of sunset that makes you believe in magic. Horseshoe Bay Beach, Bermuda. If you haven't heard of Horseshoe Bay Beach in Bermuda, let's just say you're missing out. This beach is like a hidden gem that's been waiting for you to discover it. Just like Pink Sands Beach, Horseshoe Bay has a subtle pink tint to its sand. The color comes from small coral and shell particles that mix into the sand. It's like nature's version of a rose-colored filter, making everything look better. The beach's curved horseshoe shape isn't just cool to look at, it also creates a cozy, sheltered vibe. It's a beautiful spot to relax, swim, and enjoy some epic views without feeling too exposed. Just a short swim from the shore, you'll find coral reefs teeming with marine life. It's basically an underwater aquarium, and you don't even need a ticket to see it. Horseshoe Bay is tucked between cliffs and lush green hills, making it feel like your own private getaway. If you're feeling adventurous, there are a few hidden coves and quiet spots along the coast to explore. This beach is perfect for families. The calm waters are great for kids, and you can rent chairs and umbrellas so everyone can stay comfortable. As the sun sets over the water, it paints the sky in all kinds of beautiful colors. The view is so magical, you might just find yourself taking a romantic stroll along the shore or, no pressure, getting married here. It's that kind of place. Lanikai Beach, Oahu, Hawaii. Welcome to Lanikai Beach, arguably one of the most stunning beaches in Hawaii. With its golden sands, crystal clear turquoise water, and views of the Mokula Islands, Lanikai is basically what your dreams of paradise look like. Imagine this. You're lounging on the beach, and in the distance, you've got two tiny islands, the Mokulua Islands. Not only do they look beautiful, but they're also a nature reserve home to some rare seabirds. Lanikai keeps things simple and natural. It's just clean sand, blue water, and nature doing its thing. So, no, there aren't any beach bars serving cocktails right by your towel, but you'll have the place to yourself. The waters are calm and shallow, so it's perfect for swimming, kayaking, or paddleboarding. In fact, many people kayak over to the Mokulua Islands to check out the coast and see some peace and quiet. It's like your own personal adventure, but with a tropical backdrop. Lanikai is the perfect spot to disconnect, enjoy some tranquility, and soak in the natural beauty of Hawaii. If you're looking to experience a real slice of paradise, this is it. El Nido Beaches, Palawan, Philippines. If you've ever fantasized about escaping to an untouched tropical paradise, El Nido in Palawan, Philippines is your go-to spot. Picture towering limestone cliffs, hidden lagoons, and beaches so secluded that it feels like you found your own personal oasis. El Nido's beaches are surrounded by a bunch of beautiful islands. Each island is a little different, with its own unique features like hidden lagoons, caves, and colorful coral reefs. It's like an endless treasure hunt, but with better views than any treasure map could promise. If you're into snorkeling or diving, El Nido is basically heaven on earth. The underwater world here is a showstopper. Coral gardens, tropical fish, and even sea turtles are just waiting to be explored. El Nido is the ultimate destination for anyone who loves the idea of an exotic getaway with nature at its finest. Reynisfjara Beach, Iceland. Tucked away near the village of Vik, Reynisfjara Beach in Iceland might just be the coolest, literally, and most dramatic beach you'll ever visit. Imagine black sand, towering basalt columns, and ocean waves so wild they might just try to eat your shoes. This place doesn't do anything halfway. No, you didn't step into a nightmare, but into lava that cooled down and broke into tiny black granules. The beach is one of the most famous black sand destinations in the world. These natural rock formations look like someone carved a giant staircase straight out of the sky. You can't help but feel like you're in a fantasy movie. Local legend says the giant spires sticking out of the water are trolls that got caught in the sun and turned to stone. Kind of creepy, kind of cool, and definitely adds a layer of mystery. 7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman. Okay, let's talk about the beach that's a little bit famous for being a teeny bit misleading. 7 Mile Beach. It stretches about 11 kilometers, which is actually only 6.8 miles, despite its name, but who's counting when it's this beautiful? 7 Mile Beach consistently makes it to the top of best beaches lists, including ours, and why not? It's got it all. Clean beaches, clear water, and something for everyone. Whether you want to lounge in the sun or get active, this place has you covered. Don't worry about roughing it here. Resorts, restaurants, and beach bars are scattered along the shore, serving up fresh seafood and tropical drinks. But don't worry, it still keeps that laid-back vibe. The gentle slope of the sand into the water makes it super safe for kids to swim. Let's be real. The sunsets here are so beautiful, you might think someone's painting the sky. Shades of pink, orange, and gold, perfect for a romantic evening or just to sit and soak it all in. 7 Mile Beach is the kind of place you go to for everything. A family vacation, a romantic escape, or a sun and fun-filled adventure. It's paradise with a capital P. Eagle Beach, Aruba. So if you're dreaming of a beach that combines stunning natural beauty with a side of peace and quiet, Eagle Beach in Aruba is the place to be. Think soft white sand, crystal clear waters, and a vibe that's perfect for escaping the chaos of daily life. It's no surprise this beach is consistently ranked as one of the best in the Caribbean. First off, let's talk about the dividivi trees. These iconic trees are bent by the wind, creating this unique look that's perfect for your vacation photos. Plus, they offer a little natural shade when you need a break from soaking up the sun. Now, the water at Eagle Beach is basically a pool. It's calm, clear, and free of those giant waves that could knock you over. The beach is huge, by the way. Even in the busiest seasons, you won't be fighting for space. Oh, and the sunsets here? Yeah, romantic doesn't even begin to cover it. Whether you're here for a wedding shoot, a honeymoon, or just to get away with your favorite person, the golden hour is next level. Eagle Beach just nails the whole laid-back but fun vibe. Camps Bay, South Africa. All right, let's talk about Camps Bay just outside of Cape Town. It's the perfect mix of scenic beauty and urban energy. Picture white sand, clear waters, and the 12 Apostles mountain range towering over it all. Seriously, it's the kind of view that makes you stop in your tracks. The scenery here is dramatic. Those mountains make the perfect backdrop, and the Atlantic Ocean is right there, giving you a perfect contrast of land and sea. But it's not all about the views. Surfers, take note. The waves here are perfect for anyone looking for a challenge. The Atlantic waters might be cool, but that doesn't stop the pros from catching some serious waves. Now, if you're not into surfing, no worries. There are picnic spots, walking paths, and even playgrounds for the kids. Camps Bay has something for everyone, whether you're into adventure or just chilling by the sea. In short, Camps Bay is where nature, city vibes, and a whole lot of beauty come together to give you an unforgettable beach experience. Tulum Beach, Mexico. Tulum Beach isn't just a pretty face. It's where ancient history meets natural beauty in a truly magical way. Located on the Caribbean coast, this place is known for its soft white sand, crystal clear turquoise waters, and oh yeah, Mayan ruins sitting right on the cliffs. Can't beat that for a view while you're lounging. You can literally relax on the beach while gazing at ancient Mayan ruins like El Castillo, aka the castle. It's like a perfect Instagram backdrop, only with a little more history than most. Close to Tulum, you'll find cenotes, basically underground freshwater lakes. They're perfect for swimming, diving, or just pretending you're in a nature special. Tulum's a hot spot for yoga lovers and people looking to zen out. Sunrise yoga on the beach? Yes, please. You can also find plenty of meditation retreats where the hardest part is finding your inner peace. If you're more about action than om, no worries. You can dive, snorkel, or kayak in the rich coral reefs and swim alongside all kinds of cool marine life. Tulum is the perfect mix of history, nature, and relaxation. Come for the beaches, stay for the ancient secrets. Baker Beach, San Francisco, USA. Baker Beach is like the cool, laid-back cousin of San Francisco's more famous tourist spots. It's right by the Golden Gate Bridge, offering killer views, but without all the hustle and bustle. It's where rugged beauty and a bit of history meet the big city life. Okay, you're on the beach, the Golden Gate Bridge is in full view, and the morning fog, or evening sunset, makes everything look even more dramatic. During World War II, the area had gun batteries and fortifications, and some of those old structures are still hanging around. So if you're into history, you found your spot. The beach tends to be less crowded, so it's ideal for a chill day of walking, picnicking, or just taking in the views. But heads up, though the water's cool and not super swim-friendly, it's still a great spot to just kick back. The western part of Baker Beach is a little more free-spirited, if you catch my drift. It's an unofficial nudist area, so if you're into that, well, you'll fit right in. Baker Beach gives you a chance to enjoy nature, history, and stunning views, all within a big city. La Concha Beach, San Sebastián, Spain. Now, if you're into more sunny, calm beaches with a touch of class, La Concha Beach in San Sebastián, Spain is your vibe. It's like a beach vacation mixed with a little bit of old-school European elegance. The bay is shaped like a shell, hence the name La Concha, and it's surrounded by mountains, so the whole scene feels, well, kind of perfect. Picture this. A sparkling beach in a bay, shielded from the rough Atlantic by the tiny island of Santa Clara. The water's calm, making it perfect for a family swim or just chilling out by the waves. This beach isn't just famous for its looks, it has history. In the 19th century, it was the go-to spot for European aristocracy, and Queen Isabella II even used to visit for health reasons. The beach itself is surrounded by mountains, which means you get some seriously breathtaking views. Rent a sunbed, grab some pinchos, that's Basque tapas for you, from the local spots, and soak it all in. So whether you're strolling along the iconic promenade or just catching a sunset, La Concha is a mix of nature and urban charm that's definitely worth a visit. Durdle Beach, England. Nestled on the stunning south coast of England, Durdle Beach is like something straight out of a postcard. It's part of the Jurassic Coast Nature Reserve, so it's basically a VIP section of the coastline. And that famous rock arch? Yeah, that's Durdle, and it's probably one of the most photographed things in the UK. This natural rock arch was shaped by centuries of erosion, and it's the showstopper of the beach. It attracts tourists from all over the globe who want to see the arch up close, and let's be honest, it's a pretty epic backdrop for your vacation selfies. The beach is part of the Jurassic Coast, where you'll find some seriously cool ancient fossils and rock formations. If you're into that whole ancient history vibe, you're gonna love it here. Getting to the beach requires a bit of effort. You'll need to hike down a steep path, which means it's not the most accessible place, but hey, that makes it feel all the more secluded and special. When the sun dips below the horizon, the sky and water turn into a fiery masterpiece. This is nature at its finest, and it's perfect for some quiet Zen time. Cala Beach, Sardinia, Italy. Cala Beach is a hidden gem on the east coast of Sardinia, Italy. Here's what you'll get: clear blue waters, soft white sand, and surrounded by towering cliffs and green hills. It's the kind of place that makes you forget about everything else. The catch? It's not the easiest beach to get to, which is kind of a blessing because it means fewer crowds and more tranquility. You can only reach it on foot or by boat, which already makes it feel a little more exclusive. Hiking there takes about 1.5 to 2 hours, but don't worry, it's scenic and totally worth the trek. The water here is so clear you'll feel like you're swimming in a giant pool. It's an ideal spot for a swim or snorkeling, and you'll be able to spot fish, starfish, and whatever other sea creatures are hanging out. Reynisfjara Beach, Havelock Island, India. Nestled on Havelock Island in India's Andaman archipelago, Reynisfjara Beach is that kind of place that'll make you drop your sunscreen in awe. It's not just any beach, it's one of the most stunning hidden gems you'll ever find. With its soft white sand, crystal clear waters, and the kind of natural beauty that makes you question if you're in a postcard, it's easy to see why this beach is regularly crowned as one of the best in Asia. Throw in the beautiful, untouched landscape, and you've got a winning combination. The waters around the beach are teeming with colorful coral, fish, and starfish, so grab your snorkel, dive in, and get ready to meet some underwater friends. Now, despite its fame, Reynisfjara Beach still has this magical ability to feel incredibly peaceful. There are no big resorts or tourist-packed complexes here. It's just you, the beach, and some palm trees swaying in the breeze. The surrounding jungle is like something out of an adventure movie. Exotic wildlife, birds, and of course, more palm trees than you can count. It's not just a beach, it's a slice of paradise surrounded by nature at its best. Tingali Beach, Sri Lanka. Nestled on the southern coast of Sri Lanka, Tingali Beach is like the secret hideout of golden sand and warm Indian Ocean waters. It's the perfect getaway for those who want to escape the hustle and bustle of tourist hotspots, as well as for anyone who just can't resist a good dose of natural beauty. Tingali is renowned for its pristine environment, soothing vibe, and views that are so stunning they might just make you question your life choices. Unlike the more popular beaches of Sri Lanka, Tingali offers much more privacy, which allows you to enjoy peace and tranquility that this place offers. Tingali is a place ideal for lovers of a quiet holiday and nature. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really does help out a small channel like ours. We hope to see you in the next video. And until then, as always, stay safe and travel on.